Hey, Matt Mathersum here with Math Madness. Thank you so much for joining us and being a part of the program today. We truly do appreciate it. You've heard me speak about Paws Saving Paws, this wonderful organization out of San Antonio, Texas, doing phenomenal work with shelter dogs, be it rescue, fostering, transportation. The guys, they do it all and they need so much help. It's unbelievable. If you're in a position to help these guys, please reach out to them at Paws Saving Paws. You can even head over to my podcast at That's My Dog on TikTok to learn more information about that. And if you are interested in being a guest on our podcast, you can reach out to me there as well. All right, well, today's special episode goes out to our 11th grader pre-calculus OG. So this is for you. Thank you so much for being here today with me. If memory serves, last time we chatted, we talked about x being raised to the second power. We use that kind of to make that transition from algebra to calculus. This is a parent function, and this is a quadratic parent function of parent functions of all quadratics, if you will. So what we're going to do today, I believe when we spoke last that we used the Las Vegas mountains as an example, although I think I forgot to put in that photograph to demonstrate, but you and I did chat about that. I told you could obviously look that up to get the premise of the f of x function. What we're going to do today is we're just going to add +3 to this parent function. Essentially, you and I will be raising the Las Vegas mountains up by 3 units on the y-axis. Before we do that, I want you to look at this expression. This is going to deal with translations. This is going to deal with shifts, vertical and horizontal. It's going to give you reflections, transformations, you name it, it does it. Compressions, stretching, it does the whole 9 yards. But today, we're only interested in this portion right here, the vertical shift. That's all we're going to focus on, okay? So let's go ahead and just add our +3 here. I'm just going to do that. And what is that going to look like? Well, the parent function here, you and I talked about the shape that this produces is just a parabola. That's it. And on the x and y axis, its origin is right here, right? Y-axis, x-axis, and its center of origin is right there. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to lift this up 3 units, producing us a new critical point, okay? So let's just go ahead and see how that shakes out. I'll draw our y and x-axis here. And I'll give us some tick marks here and some tick marks here. And I'll just do it all around because, well, why not? All right. Well, we're going from the origin here of 0, 0 to up 3 units. So we're just count up 3 units, 1, 2, and 3. Well, now our new origin or our new critical point is right here. Well, the parent function, the integrity stays in shape. So that just gives us a new look, right? Not a new look, but just a new position on the y-axis. Again, forget my artistic work or the lack thereof. We've just gone up 3 units, and that's all that's transpired simply because of this vertical shift, okay? We're keeping it simple for this particular episode because we are going to get into some more of this in the next episode. So I just want to keep this one light, okay? We've got our parent function here. It's the parent of all quadratics. All we did was just move the Las Vegas mountains up 3 units. That's it. Now, I do want to leave you with this since the next episode, we're going to be getting into some of this. I want you to look at the V here. I want you to think about what's outside the parentheses here, outside of the brackets. Treat this as your family. They love you. They care about they're nurturing you. What's going on inside the parentheses here is a complete antithesis. It's treachery, it's deceitfulness, it's duplicitous. It's everything you don't want. And I'm going to explain to you why. I don't know if it's going to be in the next episode or not. We'll see how that shakes out. But just keep this in mind that the outside part here, the vertical, that's very straightforward. And here, it's a wacky, wacky world. And speaking of a wacky world, when I did reach out to you for messaging, I noticed on your post that you've got Planck constant. Now, if you were my age, I wouldn't think too much about that. But when I know your age roughly and what grade you're going into, and I see Planck constant, that makes me think a couple of things about you, and they're all positive. I don't know if you're interested in becoming a particle physicist, working at the subatomic level with quarks, gluons, bosons, things of that nature. I don't know what you have in mind for your future, but looking at that post, I'm thinking your future looks pretty darn bright, and I'm honored that you reached out to me to see if I could do some pre-calculus videos. So thank you for your belief in me. Well, that's all the time we have for here on Math Madness. I'm your host, Matt Mathersum. I'm going to see you guys really soon.